In the last class, we have discussed core provision, equity stock option, deduction from salary, rent-free accommodation, house rent allowance. All these we have discussed. And the question that we are going to see, the question number 35, could be a mix of all these things. So let's start reading the question. Nandini, a resident individual, aged 48 years, is assistant manager, Diehard Limited. Okay. She was appointed on 10th June 2023 at a salary of 32,000 per month. During the previous year, 25-26, she received the following amounts from her employer. Dearness allowance, 10% of basic pay, which forms part of salary for retirement benefits. 10% of basic pay. Okay, they did not give you exact amount. What is basic then? 32,000 per month. Multiply by 12, 384. Is it right? Very good. What a sharp mind, man. Bonus for the previous year 2024-25 amounting to 30,000 was received on 1st of October 2025. Okay. Was received on 1st of October 2025. This date is very important. Fixed medical allowance rupees 20,000 for meeting medical expenditure. Medical expenditure 20,000 rupees. Fixed medical allowance. It is not health insurance or medical insurance premium. It is medical allowance. She was also reimbursed the medical bill of her father-in-law dependent on her rupees 3,000 rupees. Okay, Miss Nandini was provided a laptop for both official and personal use. Laptop was acquired by the company on 1st June 2025 at 50,000 rupees. A domestic servant at a monthly salary of rupees 1,000 rupees, which is 12,000 rupees per year, which was reimbursed by her employer. Diehard Limited allotted 500 equity shares in the month of December 2025 at rupees 150 per share against the fair market value of rupees 250 per share on the date of exercise of option by Ms. Nandini. The fair market value was computed in accordance with the method prescribed under the Act. Professional tax rupees 2,500, out of which 1,800 was paid by the employer. Okay. Compute the total income of Ms. Nandini for assessment 2026-27. Assume that Ms. Nandini pays tax on receipt basis. Okay, this is they are giving because she has received some bonus for the last year. She should have paid just because she is doing receipt basis. She is supposed to pay this time, including the bonus. She wishes to pay tax. She wishes to pay tax as per optional tax regime. Now that some allowances, some things, standard deduction, entertainment allowance and professional tax, all this will be allowed just because she wishes to pay tax on OTR. Okay, receipt basis, no tax on this year's salary arrears. If not on due basis, it will be taxed on receipt basis. What is basic pay? 32,000 into 12, 3,84,000. How did you get this 32,000? It was given in the question. As you could see here, 32,000 rupees per month multiplied by 12 months, which is 3,84,000, is the basic salary. What is dearness allowance? I have explained what is dearness allowance in the previous session, previous videos. You can check my channel there. Okay, DA forming 10% of basic. What is 10% of basic? 38,400. Look at this number. One decimal, if you put a dot, that is what 10%. So 38,400. Okay. One decimal before. How should you say properly in English, man? You just remove the last zero. That could be the better way. Bonus. Now taxable on receipt basis. So how much she has received? 32,000. How do you know that it is 32,000? They did not give you directly 32,000. Just look at the question again now. Looking at the question, you can see that amounting to rupees 30,000 was received on 1st of October 2025. They have given it. Okay. So bonus is now fully taxable. Medical allowance is fully taxable. But last time we saw that health insurance premium on DTR. Okay. Medical insurance premium on DTR is tax-free perk. That is what we have seen, right? Okay. Health insurance premium, medical insurance premium paid by the employer is exempt and tax-free in the DTR. But this time, the medical insurance premium, this is not medical insurance premium, but this is medical allowance. Medical allowance, what is the difference? I will have to discuss. Medical allowance fully taxable, 20,000 rupees. Okay. Medical bill reimbursed. Medical bills reimbursed, fully taxable. though it is a father-in-law dependent, though he is though it is father-in-law dependent இருக்கட்டும் ஆனா fully taxable தான். Medical bills reimbursed as per the medical facility they did not take to we have to go through it. We'll have to discuss more clarity. For more clarity, only then we'll understand why it is taxable. Medical bills reimbursed 3,000 rupees. Facility of a laptop, it is a tax free because she is using it for, Nandini is using it for official purposes. Salary of a domestic servant fully taxable because she is reimbursing it. Where it is said 12,000 rupees reimbursed by her employer. Okay, she is using just for her needs, her necessary. She is keeping and appointing an employee to do his household work, so that should be fully taxable. Okay, shares allotted on equity stock options. Okay, how do you calculate it? She got it for 150, but on the date of allotment fair market value is 250. So 250 minus 150, which is 100 rupees, and she has received 500 shares. So 500 into 100, 50,000 rupees should be taxed under the heads of salary. How did you get this number 250? It is given in the question. See, fair market value 250. But how much she got it for 150? Difference 100. How much she got? 500. 500 into 100, 50,000. Simple. That is taxed under the heads of salary. Moving on to next. Professional tax paid by the employer. Professional tax paid by the employer 1,800. Where did they given? Where had they given? They have given it in the question. Professional tax 2,500, but out of which 1,800 is paid by the employer. Professional tax is an obligation by the employee, but met by the employer. How much is met? Only part. How much is the part? 1,800, which is supposed to be taxable. Now that we have done everything, okay, this is like obligation by the employer paid by the employee paid by the employer. E means employee or employer. So add later and allowed as deduction because OTR. எவ்வளோ அவன் பே பண்ணியிருக்கான்? 2,500 அவன் பே பண்ணியிருக்கான். ஓகே, அந்த 2,500 ப்ரொஃபஷனல் டேக்ஸில் இங்கே போட்டிருக்கோம். சரி, gross salary 541,200. செக்ஷன் 16(1)(a)ல வந்து which is just because she is following, Nandini is following optional tax regime, 50,000 is allowed as standard deduction. 16(2) is entertainment allowance. Did they give? Is it given in the question that she got entertainment allowance? No sort of it. Okay, no hint of it, which means entertainment allowance is not there. But professional tax paid by the employees 2,500 is allowed as deduction. Okay, 1,800 was taxable because that was paid by the employer, but 2,500 from her pocket, so which is deduction. So answer is income from other sources. Income from salary, IFS is income from salary. IFO is another income from other sources. Is 4,88,700. That's it. We'll see in the next question.